You just go in, you just shooting it, just go in.
Just shooting.
Okay. Hi, I'm Andy.
And I'm Patty, and we're really excited to give you guys a little bit more information about ourselves and Nala, our spectacular.
Yeah, this video is just a little introduction. You can ask us a couple of questions, get a couple of answers, and get to know us a little bit better.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
My name is Patty McCarthy, and today I'm getting interviewed by Oprah, and Cher's up next. I was born and raised in Ottawa. I went to Canterbury for dance, and then I went down on the cruise ships out of Los Angeles and traveled the world for about 10 years. So yeah, I arrived back in Ottawa, did my real estate course, and started working in real estate for the last few years. I have absolutely loved it.
Hi, I'm Andy, and I am originally from sunny Manchester in the UK. It's not really sunny. Ottawa is such a beautiful and diverse city. I feel very lucky to live here. I live in Old Ottawa South with my husband Paddy, who you may already know, and my dog Hugo. His full name is Hugo Glencoco. Hugo Glencoco. And I am a certified negotiator. I have years of selling and buying in Ottawa, and I feel very privileged to work in such a great industry. In a non-COVID year, I'm quite active in the Ottawa theatre community, so you may have seen me in a musical or two. Actually, you may have seen most of our team in a musical. That's actually where we met Nala, and look how well that turned out.
I'm Nala, and I grew up in the lovely city of Ottawa. As a kid, I was a dancer, so I got to travel competitively to all these dance competitions across Canada and the US, which was an amazing experience. And now I live in the West End of Ottawa with my wonderful husband, Jules, and our 2-year-old son, Declan, and our cute little puppy, Bentley, who's a little Labradoodle. So life has changed quite a bit in the last few years for me. It's been busy, and now we're expecting another little one to add to the crew. And then professionally, I've been lucky enough to turn a wonderful friendship into a great business relationship. I feel really proud to be a part of the Andy and Patty team. I feel like we really take pride in treating all our clients like family, which is a really important aspect of being in this business.
So I am transitioning into a very old man, and at an alarming rate. All I do is garden, and I putter around the house. I love everything alive. So like I've got like a little fish tank that I like. I've got like my dog that I love, and then the garden, and I try to like get the birds to come over. My goal is to become a Disney princess, I think.
So performing is a very big part of my life. So in a normal non-COVID year, that would take up quite a bit of my time, but now it is COVID, so I bought a drone. Actually, technically, this is my second drone. My first drone, I did crash straight through a tree after driving it maybe 3 times. That was good times, I loved that. But my second drone, I am going really, really strong on it. Everything's going great, and I haven't crashed it once. That's a lie, I crashed it 3 times, don't tell Paddy.
In the last 3.5 years, I've gotten married, I've had a little baby, and now we're waiting for our second baby. So life is busy, but it's lots of fun. My son is very much a boy. He likes to jump and climb, and I like to dance and theater, so this is a whole other side of things. Now my days consist of following the garbage truck all around the neighborhood.
They put in loads and loads of offers, lost loads of offers, and we finally were accepted. And so I went round to their condo to give them the good news, and they all straight away started crying. So that meant that I started crying. And then when it was all finished and done, we left and the door closed behind me, and I could hear them behind the door like jumping up and down and screaming and crying and going, "We got the house, we got the house." It's really, really lovely, and that reaction has stuck with me forever, and I cherish it.
He and his wife were driving in the car, and their kids were in the back seat. And when I sold them the house, they had 2 girls, about 5 and 7. And as they were talking, my name came up. So the parents were in the front seat talking about it, and out of the back seat, the little girl said, "Oh, Patty, I really miss his hugs." And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry, that's not appropriate. But I think that's probably my favorite real estate memory right now.
As a realtor, one of the biggest things that you need to do is to be able to actually physically open doors. Unfortunately, that really isn't my strongest suit, so if I have shown you a property in the past, you've probably 9 times out of 10 opened the door for yourself and I've just kind of sauntered through. So if you can combo that with, in the winter when you go to show a property, usually the lockboxes are in the furthest place away from the condo that you could possibly be, and the lockbox is through this high snow. So if you can imagine, I've walked through the snow, I've now opened the lockbox, the key falls out of the lockbox into the snow. I've now, with no gloves, smooshed my hands around to try and pick up the key, and as I go back, I step back into the snow and my shoe comes right off. So now I have wet sock, lost my shoe, key in my hand, and my clients are still waiting for me to open the door. And so I then fish right through, wet sock, now my foot is in my wet shoe and I'm trying to put the key in the door, and I go to look like jiggle the thing. It doesn't happen. I take it out to give it to the client so that they could open the door, and they drop the key. Well, I suppose it was one of those more you had to be there kind of moments rather than very funny.
But I think it really just boils down to, I love meeting and working with people. That's new clients, that's my colleagues, that's people in the office, the admin staff. There's just so many amazing people that I get to interact with and work with every day. And I think it's just such a privilege to be able to help someone through this really probably biggest purchase of their life.
Because we can help people. We have been fortunate to build a skill set that not everyone has, and we can really protect people's interests in the process, and we can set people up for the rest of their lives. A good house and a good home that you are investing in is often the biggest financial decision of your life, and if you do that well, you can set yourself up securely sometimes for the rest of your life. So
I love seeing beautiful kitchens. I also do what I do because I love feeling like I'm that calm swan that's just going across the water, and then underneath, like, the feet are going like this. And I also love that I get to do all of this with my husband.
I grew up in Ottawa, my family's all here, I have so many memories here. There's really such a personal connection to this city that I can't beat. I'm really close with my family, and I always knew that no matter kind of where I traveled in the world, Ottawa was special, and that it's somewhere that I wanted to have my family grow up.
I've been to Antarctica and Alaska, and I would not choose to live anywhere else. It is an incredible city. A few things that make it special. I think there's a lot of water in Ottawa, and I know it sounds silly, but it makes for like beautiful green spaces on either side of the water, and I think that really adds. We're in also a relatively wealthy nation and a relatively wealthy city within it. So what that causes is a lot of green space and beautifully manicured areas that we all in the public get to enjoy. So, but my personal thing is my whole family's here. That's what makes Ottawa special. But I think it's more than that. It's really the green space and the rivers and everything that's coming through the city is, we're fortunate.
But then you also have this lovely downtown core, you have sightseeing, you have theater, museums, all of this access to these great activities, and I just don't think there's any other city that's like that.
I married an Ottawan, and the people here are really kind and patient, and also opinionated and strong-minded, but also understanding. I find that the friends that I have in Ottawa have been in Ottawa for their entire lives, and they are some of the most wonderful people that I've ever met. And I find that being in Ottawa with these people makes me a better person. Oh, I also really like that in Ottawa you call them snow dumps. Side note. My name is Andy, and I look forward to working with you.
I'm Nala, and I really look forward to working with you.
Once again, my name is Patty, and I look forward to working with you. Guys, I'm so famous.
There are a couple of people out there that have no clue who we are, no idea what we do, and really don't care. No, you care. You care, but this is the better way.
Let's try.
That was a good. I started well though.
Yeah, it was good.
We realize that some of you may know us, some of you may not know us, and some of you really maybe don't even care about us. But
Charlie, it's going so well, and then you drop in the don't care about us.
Hi, I'm Andy.
And I'm Patty. Oh, you're not going to talk at all, is what you really?
I had a brain freeze.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and the thing's gone off now. It's
Okay, I was
perfect.
such a dry mouth.
Okay,
like
this is why we don't do
breakfast.
videos together.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Andy.
And I'm Patty.
And hi, I'm Andy.
And I'm Patty. No, but you have to start talking.
No, I know. I forget it what I'm going to say.
It's fine. Yeah. Take it. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Andy.
Okay, one more time.
Hi, I'm Andy.
No, I'm crying a little bit, and I'm like out of breath from there.
See, it's hard, isn't it, Paddy?
It is. You're right.
You asked for it, so we're doing it to you.
So here it comes.
These are the 5 questions that you didn't ask for and you didn't even need to know, but we just thought we would just
Here are some questions
bore
that you don't have that much interest in, but here's our answers, because we like to hear ourselves talk.